It's the I'm filming a school supplies haul on my first day of school for me. It's the procrastination for me. Yeah, I just... Meow. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wang, and in today's video I will be giving you all a school supplies haul. So this year, or I guess technically today, I am a college freshman. You know, out with the old, in with the new. I am very prepared to look stupid.
Do you think I'm stupid?
I feel like fucking something, but we could be corny fucking.
I don't have anything else to say other than the fact that I am filming this on the first day of school. But the reason why I'm not in class right now, even though it's the first day of school, is because I don't actually have any classes today. Well, technically, most of my classes are online and like half of my classes are asynchronous. Wait, let me check if asynchronous is the right word. Hey guys, so Nolan is here. He is, can you see his face? Look! Okay, here's Nolan. He is sitting on my lap and he is on my bed. We're on my bed, so. You know, Nolan has his own bed in my room. He has like 2 beds. One of his bed he peed on, so it's outside. It's still outside, I have to bring it back in. I'm pretty sure by now the pee has dried. And then the other bed is this one in my room. Ah!
I will bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I just broke my tripod. This is not a good start.
We keep all the body in the room all night.
Okay, I'm back. My dad glued together my tripod, but he says that it'll take 24 hours for the glue to dry. So here I am with the most ridiculous setup ever. Well, I don't think it's the most ridiculous, but it's pretty ridiculous. And I'm scared that my camera would just like fall off, you know? Okay, I'm taking a picture and showing you how stupid my setup is. Well, it's not stupid. It's partially genius, but I have to slouch to film it, and also, again, because like there are just so many books and stuff, I'm so scared my camera is just gonna fall off. Where did I leave off? This year, I definitely did not buy as many school supplies as I did like when I was in high school. I've actually filmed my back to school supplies haul from junior year, and in that video, I kind of appeared stuck up, like thinking about it now. I just had really strong opinions, and I think now it makes sense that I have OCD, so. In that video, I apologize if like I offended you in any way. I'm mainly talking about what I said about those big mechanical pencils. I still think they're twigs, but yeah, I still hate those mechanical pencils, but no way am I like trying to make it seem like, oh, like if you use them, you're automatically... I just have really strong preferences, so I am so sorry if I came off as like cocky or stuck up or anything. Actually, the big pencils are really good for putting them in your music binder, but do I personally see myself using them? Absolutely not. I also filmed a high school senior year school supplies haul, but I never edited it because I didn't like the footage, so there is no senior year school supplies haul. But here I am, back again, freshman year of college, and I'm going to show you what I got for my freshman year. Which stationery school supply wise, I really didn't get that much. This is kind of a lazy girl semester. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to work hard in my classes, but I don't know if you can tell, but I am definitely a lot more laid back now than I was back in high school. Maybe it's a maturity thing, or maybe it's because I genuinely did not have the time of my life in high school. I did not peak in high school. Anyway, time to show you my school supplies. I'm first going to show you what I bought, and then later in this video, I'm going to give you some stationery recommendations and some of my favorite stationery products that I already have, because I'm a stationery whore and like I hoard a bunch of stationery. So yeah, that's also why I didn't buy as many things this year, because I already had a lot of things at home. Oh my god, my leg is so itchy! Guys, I kind of hate summer. The only thing I like about summer is the fact that I don't have to go back to school yet, but if school didn't exist, I definitely would not like summer. It's hot, it's sunny, bug bites, ants, mosquitoes, a lot of bees, and like, ugh. I think my favorite season is probably winter, and then maybe fall is like close second, because I do not like it when it's too hot. I live in Southern California, so obviously I don't get snowstorms and blizzards here. And let's not forget about the drought. But yeah, it's a lot cooler during the winter in Southern California, so that's why I like winter. And also Christmas. Hello? then I also like fall as well because it's typically not as hot as summer. Well, like in September, it's still like hot as fuck in California. Yeah, we just experienced a heat wave for like the past 2 weeks, and like every single day has been over 100 degrees. I mean, it definitely has cooled down a lot now, but it didn't take away from the fact that for 2 weeks it was so hot and the air was so dry, and like at the end of it we got a thunderstorm. So like, well, that was from the hurricane. Yeah, we also had a hurricane too, you know. Like we still get triple digit weather, and then in October like everything cools down drastically. Oh, I do have to say the thing I don't like about winter is how the sun sets so early, but I think that's just a California thing because in California we change the time and stuff. So we have a thing called daylight savings. There is Halloween, which I'm not like a huge fan of dressing up and stuff, but I am a huge fan of having an excuse to shove junk food and candy in my mouth. So why am I talking about seasons? Guys, I seriously recommend Seasons. Like, the pack is so good. Like, it seriously gives your gameplay like a whole other dimension, you know? Like, you got weather, holidays, a calendar, so many new build items and cast items. Seasons is so good. Okay, so first I want to show you my backpack and my water bottle. So I got a new backpack, and it is the North Face Jester backpack.
Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos.
This is in black, and we have like white embroidery and stuff. I know this is a typical backpack basic college girls get, which am I basic? No, obviously I'm so fucking quirky. But I mean, this is the same backpack my older brother uses. I think it's the Jester. I'm pretty sure he also uses the Jester backpack as well, except his is gray. I believe it's a backpack he chose for himself, so if he chose that backpack for himself, it probably means the backpack is really good. And I see him using it all the time too. So like, if he were to choose a backpack for himself, why would he choose a bad one? You get what I mean? Definitely this year, or really for like the next 4 years of my college experience, I just want simple and sleek and cool. That's the aesthetic I'm trying to go for. During my time in high school, I've used Jansport and Herschel backpacks. I like those backpacks as well, but I don't want to use my old backpacks because I do not want to relive my high school PTSD. So, you know, new backpack, new start. I think these straps look really cool, but I don't really know what to put in these straps, you know? Like, what would I put in here? Duh! Oh my god, BRB, going to school. Ew, I just heard my dog fart from like the wall. That is crazy. Nolan farts so much. I'm planning on filming a what's in my backpack video, so yeah, in that video I will go more in depth with like the different compartments in my backpack as well as what I have put inside. But that's for another time. I feel like I should spend the rest of this video showing you the rest of my school supplies rather than what's inside this very empty backpack. Also, Nolan bit off the price tag, so yeah, Wilbert as a puppy, he never was that into biting. Wilbert was like a digger. But Nolan, my 4-month-old puppy, he's very into biting. Actually, this is still on my bed. This has been helping a lot. Yeah, I had to put him in my restroom because he was being too distracting and he was eating my school supplies, so. Also, Nolan literally chewed a hole in the wall. Actually, 2 holes. My dad fixed the holes, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that Nolan literally chewed 2 holes in my wall. Okay, next item, I got a hydro flask. This is a refill for good edition. So here it says hashtag refill for good.
It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag.
It's basically basically your average white Hydro Flask, but better and more quirky. I like how unique the Hydro Flask looks because I think we all know that the plain white Hydro Flask is a very basic Hydro Flask to own, which I can see why. You know, white is a very nice color, so. But yeah, it's white, but the Hydro Flask logo is blue and they're like a bunch of like lines or whatever. This Hydro Flask is 21 ounces, so yeah, it's a lot smaller than the Hydro Flask I've been using in high school. The one I used in high school is like a pink ombre Hydro Flask that's like 40 ounces, which you may be thinking, Iris, why do you need that much water every single day when you go to school? When you play sports, you obviously need a lot of water at practice and stuff, and you definitely need a lot of water in band as well. Actually, 40 ounces was barely enough to get by a day of band camp. That's like the minimum. Although a lot of the time I drink more than 40 ounces, I just refilled my bottle.
We love the earth, it is our planet.
Okay, but my point is, I do not live that life anymore in college. I want a smaller bottle, and also I want a bottle that fits in the bottle compartment of my backpack. So I don't have to carry my Hydro everywhere. Like if I don't want to hold it, I could just shove it.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight.
See, nice and easy and simple.
This could be a lot worse, I think. for
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's not bad at all.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Actually, there are two ball compartments on this backpack. So there's one on this side and there's another one on the other side. So I think one side would be for my bottle and the other side maybe an umbrella. But it literally does not rain in Southern California. And when it does rain, it's not like I actually use an umbrella. I just embrace the fact that I'm gonna get wet anyway.
Oh, if only I had a pair of legs. All right.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I like how this Hydro already comes with, what do you call this? It's like a rubber cap. It's to protect the bottom of the Hydro Flask. It's kind of like Apple and how you have to buy a bunch of accessories with whatever Apple devices you're purchasing. Yeah, typically you have to buy this and also like different lids separately. Actually, I'm okay with this lid. It's not the straw lid or anything. It's just your regular whatever this is. Personally, I think that the straw lid is a little more unhygienic because it's a straw and the straw is exposed to like the outside. So if you put like your Hydro Flask like on dirt, you're basically drinking dirt as well when you drink from the straw that is exposed to like the outside of the bottle. No. Yeah, I do not think I'm getting a straw lid anytime soon. Okay, I've said my piece. I also got two things from Costco. Definitely when you go school supply shopping, you should definitely check out Costco for school supplies because Costco sells stationery in bulk. So if purchasing in bulk is your type of thing, you should definitely check out Costco because they probably have a better price than other stores you buy your school supplies from when you're buying in bulk. So definitely check out Costco. Okay, so here's what I got from Costco. So I am definitely the type of girl who uses a shit ton of different colors in her notes. So definitely for school, I need to get a bunch of different colored pens. These are the Pilot G2 pens in 07 and this is a 20 pack. Personally, the Pilot G2 pens are not my favorite pens to write with. I am definitely a heavy gel pen user. I am a gel pen whore. Those are pretty much the only pens I use, like when I do my homework and when I take notes and stuff. And I just have so many issues with whatever pens I'm using. Even my favorite pens to use, I have a bunch of issues with. I don't know how much in detail I'll get with these issues because this video can go on forever, baby. Like I need to keep my descriptions as short as possible even though I love talking about stationery. These type of pens aren't my favorite, but after using the Papermate Inkjoy gel pens during my senior year, I don't think anything can get worse than that. I took my other pens for granted, basically. Dude, like the Papermate Inkjoy gel pens, they're gel pens, but they write like ballpoint pens. Like that is not why I buy gel pens in the first place. I buy gel pens for like the smooth, dark ink, not for the shit I had to deal with when I was writing with the Inkjoy pens. Like the Inkjoy pens were so dry, they were not smooth at all. They were so hard to write with. Like I'm not even exaggerating. frustrating. I literally could not write a full sentence with those pens. Luckily, I write most of my pens in black, so it's not like I had to write a whole page with those pens, because I typically write with pencil and gel pens. But yeah, I literally did not use the inkjoy pens that much, yet whenever I used them, I was so frustrated. I don't know why people hype up the Papermate inkjoy pens. I think it's because they just come in a bunch of different colors, but like, they're absolute shit. Pilot G2 pens are certainly so much better than the laptop I had to write with during my senior year. I'm supposed to keep my stress levels low or else my OCD would get worse, but those pens made me so fucking stressed. And they were also kind of pricey too, so I felt the need to use them until the end of the school year. I'll gladly be burning them in the next barbecue cookout fire. A problem I have with like the Pilot pens is that they don't write as dark as other gel pens, but at the same time, like I'm using them right now for school and I have so much of a better experience with them than the inkjoy pens. Okay, I know I just talked a bunch of shit about the Papermate inkjoy pens, but the Papermate Flare pens, which I got this pack from Costco, it's a oh, it says 20 over here. I hated the Papermate inkjoy pens.
I hate your mom. JK, she's a MILF. Can we have a sleepover?
But these pens, these felt tip flare pens, they are so good. I have nothing against these pens. Do y'all want a quick ASMR moment? Flare pens also come in a bunch of different colors. So if you're looking to get pens from Papermate, get the flare pens, don't get the inkjoy gel pens. I really don't have any issues when I use these pens. I have been using flare pens during my time in high school, and now I feel like it's time to start using new flare pens because I've been using my other flare pens for so long, they ran out of ink. Or they're about to be completely out of ink. So I got some new flare pens, a bunch of different colors too. So you already know I'm gonna go color crazy with my notes. Also, I need my notes to be colorful or else I will literally go crazy and bananas and bonkers. Next, I ordered some things off of Target. Pretty much everything I ordered from Target was related to hygiene and self-care. You'll see what I mean. I did get some nail stuff, but that's not the point of this video. Okay, so I got a pack of these pocket tissues. These are the Up and Up ones, and look, one of the designs is like a bunch of different doggies. I don't know if you can tell, but all of these pocket tissues have like pretty cute designs, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is an 8-pack and these are really inexpensive. So I'm gonna put one pack in my backpack, another pack in my everyday bag, and just wherever I go, I just want to make sure I have tissues on me because there were definitely times in high school where I desperately needed tissues, but there weren't any tissues. Either teachers, they just don't provide tissue boxes in their classrooms, or I was outside and really, why would there randomly be a tissue box outside on the football field? You know? Like there was this one time I literally went blind during my marching band rehearsal. I could not see shit. I could not open my eyes at all. This was when I had like really bad eye infections on both my eyes. So yeah, I could not open my eyes because my eyelids were like stuck together because of all the eye pus coming out of my eyes. And like, so yeah, I couldn't open them. I could not see shit. And this was happening during a rehearsal on the football field, mind you. So when I really should be rehearsing and learning new dots for the field show and playing my instrument, I was sitting to the side of the field and I was crying, bawling my eyes out because I couldn't fucking see, and there was like snot running out everywhere. It was so gross and no one had tissues. And I was using like my other t-shirt in my duffel bag because I also had cross-country practice. So after cross-country practice, I joined band and rehearsed with the rest of the band. So it was so gross. I was using my other t-shirt and I was like blowing my nose and stuff and like wiping all the snot, and like I had so much snot. It was so gross. So definitely a very embarrassing moment in my life, and I don't think other people in band knew that I actually legit could not see. They just thought I was like crying for no reason probably. So it was definitely a very scary moment in my life. So bring tissues with you wherever you go, because if you don't need them, someone else probably will, but you should probably just bring them for yourself as well, because you'll never know when you cry. At least for me, I definitely do not cry that much. So when I do cry, it's like I'm letting like the oceans out, you know? I feel like I could have gone with not telling you that whole story, but I can't help myself. I just get lost when I talk, especially when I talk to myself because I am cuckoo. I also got 3 packs of bandages. 2 of them are band-aids and another one is off-brand band-aids. Oh my god, I hate it so much when People call, like, for example, they call like a different brand of bandages band-aids. Like, they're not band-aids, they're just bandages. These are band-aids because these are the legit brand, you know, so you can call these band-aids, but these are not band-aids. Get your facts straight. It like pisses me off a lot, low-key. So yeah, these are bandages. These are also bandages, but they can also be called band-aids. So these band-aids are Avengers themed, and these band-aids are Pokemon themed, and these bandages are Jurassic World themed. I don't really know what brand they are, but yeah, dinosaurs, cute. A little ancient, but okay. As for why I chose these, I love the MCU. I'm a furry. These don't have fur, but I'm still a furry. I also got some chapstick. Same thing about chapstick and lip balm. Like, this is chapstick. This is not chapstick because the brand is not chapstick. This brand is Carmex, so you can call this Carmex as well. But you cannot call this chapstick because the brand isn't chapstick. But you can call all these things lip balm because that's what they are, lip balm. Like, I get so frustrated when people call like Burt's Bees chapstick. That's not chapstick, that's Burt's Bees. That's lip balm. It drives me nuts and insane. So yeah, I saw these on the website. I was looking to get more lip balm because I'm a whore for lip balm, and the packaging of this really caught my eye.
Be my eye high, wear S-pop.
It's like superhero themed. It says you're my hero. So this one's Powerful Peach, this one's Amazing Mint, and this one's Watermelon Wonder. I haven't used actual chapstick in a really long time. The last time I used actual chapstick was kindergarten, first grade. It's been a long time. So yeah, I just want to try out this brand, and if I don't like these lip balms, that's okay because these were very inexpensive in the first place. And I bring lip balm with me everywhere. Like, I have lip balm in my wallet, I have lip balm in my school backpack, I have lip balm in Mr. Penguin, I have lip balm in my trumpet case, I have lip balm in my restroom, I have lip balm on my desk, I have lip balm in my dad's car. And also I lose my lip balm tubes very easily, so it's very important for me to be stocked up on lip balm. I also got this really bougie hand sanitizer. This is the Touchland Power Mist in Aloe You. It's like really bougie looking, and it's like one of those like spray hand sanitizers, not the... I saw a friend using one of these and I thought it was so cool because I've never seen hand sanitizer like this. And then I found it on Target while I was shopping for more hand sanitizer, so I decided to get this even though it was a little expensive for hand sanitizer, but that's fine. It's so bougie looking and so sleek looking. I'm going to be putting this in my backpack to fit my sleek, cool, simple aesthetic. Speaking of hand sanitizer, I went to Daiso the other day, well, more like yesterday, and I saw that Daiso had like a BTS collection. They had like a BTS collection of stationery products and hand sanitizer. I knew I should have waited to get like hand sanitizer from Daiso, because hand sanitizer from Daiso, it's like one of those smaller bottles and you could like clasp it onto like your backpack or anything like that. It's like a keychain hand sanitizer, if you get what I mean. Anyway, I saw that they had BTS hand sanitizer and I thought that was so cool. And it was like with those like little BTS characters. I just thought that was so cool. So I ended up not getting it because I already bought a lot of hand sanitizer for myself. So and also BTS isn't like my alt group. Like, I definitely know a lot of people who are very, very, very into BTS and their music. So getting the BTS hand sanitizer for myself didn't really seem like an urgent need. But if that's what you're into, if you're into BTS and you want to get the BTS hand sanitizer, you should go to Daiso. I also went to CVS to get more hand sanitizer. This was before I went to Daiso, obviously. This was the morning after I made my Target order. So for school, I got more portable hand sanitizer. These are like really tiny spray bottles. Each bottle is like 0.25 fluid ounces, and this comes in a pack of 3. But yeah, this size is really good for when you're on the go, or you have like a really small purse or a small bag, or you just want to shove this somewhere in your car without taking up too much space. Like, this is good for that. So this one I'm going to be putting in my everyday bag because it's really small. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about hand sanitizer. I'm not as obsessed with hand sanitizer as much as I'm obsessed with stationery, so I really don't have much to say other than I think having hand sanitizer with you is just very important. You know, with COVID still being a thing. And also monkeypox. I do not want to get monkeypox. I was born in the year of the monkey, but please, no monkeypox here. Okay, so yesterday I went to Walmart and I got kind of a lot of things, but a lot of the things weren't really related to school. They're just things. None of the things I'm showing you are related to school. Well, they kind of are. Well, I guess 2 of them are, but it's kind of a far stretch.
Whoa.
I'm gonna show you anyway. So first, I got a coloring book. How am I, 5? Mentally, yeah. But anyway, this coloring book is Marvel themed. And so basically each page is a different Marvel Comics character. The reasons why I got a coloring book: 1, because I wanted to. 2, I personally love coloring a lot, so yeah, I decided to get a coloring book. And also, coloring can be very stress relieving, at least personally for me it is. I just figured that I should get a coloring book so I can color, especially when I'm really stressed, so I can better take care of myself. The S in self-care stands for slay. The reason why I got this coloring book specifically is because I am very much into superheroes. I think superheroes are really cool, although I kind of prefer DC over Marvel, but we do have some good Marvel characters that I like or love or I'm a whore for. Daddy Strange.
Bless me.
Actually, there is a Daddy Strange page. Really cute. But yeah, like if we were to flip to the first page, wow, look at that. Like every page looks so cool. Like the first page right off the bat, we have Jackson Wang from China. We also have Wang Ho. And here we have Tin Man. And last but not least, we have America's ass right front and center. I think the one downside to this is how skinny this coloring book is. There aren't that many pages to color, and I really want to get another coloring book just so I have more options to color, but I wasn't able to find other coloring books I liked. And I also don't want to color in coloring books with like, you know, like really skinny lines, you know? Like I don't want to color each and every single tiny ass little box individually. Like no, I have ADHD. I cannot commit myself to a project like this. Like I need results. You know, I can always order more coloring books online, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. And to color, I got a 100 count of color pencils. These are the Crayola ones. Well, first of all, you might be thinking, why color pencils? Well, if you don't know much about me, I am a marker gal. I love coloring with markers and I love using markers. But the thing is, sometimes I don't want to color with markers. And also, sometimes I just really don't want my marker to bleed through the page. Me on my period. And also, lately, I've been craving coloring with crayons, but Walmart didn't have any Crayola crayons. They only had like 2 brands at Walmart. They had Crayola and Crazy Art, which I don't really like the Crazy Art crayons because they're pretty waxy. Actually, like very waxy and patchy, if you get what I mean. Like if you were to color really hard. Yeah, for crayons, I definitely have a preference for Crayola, but they ran out of Crayola crayons. And also, if Nolan were to get a hold of the crayons, he could easily eat the whole crayon whole because his mouth is so big. So that's why I decided to get Crayola coloring pencils instead. Although lately Nolan has been very into eating coloring pencils. Like I'm not even kidding, he literally eats them. So I'm gonna have to put these away and put these somewhere where Nolan cannot eat them. I also want to show you some books I got from Walmart because I haven't gone book shopping in so long. I don't remember the last time I actually bought books. I'm not the biggest reader, but at Walmart I just really wanted to see what was in the book section to see if there's like anything I may like, because even though I don't enjoy reading, I still think it is kind of important for me to read, especially as a film major, because filmmakers create when they're inspired, and reading books is a good way to get that inspiration to create in the first place. So I got like 5 different books. So first I got all 3 The Summer I Turned Pretty books. So let me show y'all individually. This is The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. I'm not the biggest like romance book reader. I just read whatever fits my attention span. Well, I don't think these are considered romantic books, but I mean, I'm pretty sure these books are considered young adult novels. Where am I going with this? I decided to pick up these 3 books because I watched the TV series The Summer I Turned Pretty and I really liked the show. I'm pretty sure they are making a season 2. So yeah, I'm very excited for season 2. I really like the TV show and I decided, well, I kind of already know what happens, so I might as well read the books. Like obviously I know that the books and the TV show are not exactly the same plot-wise, but I kind of already know what happens in the books because of Wikipedia, so I might as well now read them because now I know what happens. And then I also got 2 graphic novels. So the first one I got, this one's Heartstopper. This is only volume 1, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting the rest of the books in the series. I think there are 4. Yeah, so this is on the first one. I decided to get this graphic novel because Lily from antics said so.
Because I actually read the graphic novels before and I loved them. They're like one of my favorites of all time. So
if she likes it, then I have to like it. Because whatever she likes, I have to like because I love Lily. Anyway, I completely read this whole book like this morning and it was so good. I loved it, and there was definitely a lot of toe curling moments and there was so much tension, and as a reader, like I just wanted them to confess to each other already. Like they were doing so many things. Like please let that be me. I want that too.
So I'ma call my friend up, take my makeup. I'm sleeker tonight, okay.
I know there's like a Netflix series. Update, I finished watching it a long time ago, and I can tell y'all I love the series so much. And then the second graphic novel I got, this is called The Runaway's Diary, and this is by James Patterson and Emily Raymond. James Patterson, like the author's name sounds so familiar, but I can't really...
Things are moving. I don't know how to describe it.
But yeah, I just looked at the inside and I looked at the pictures and stuff, and the pictures look really nice, so that's why I got it. Like if a book has really good visuals, it would make me want to read the book even more. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, those are the 5 books I got. I haven't gone book shopping in a really long time, and I just really want to show you the books I got because I was just really excited to show you, and I'm excited to read them. Well, I already read Heartstopper this morning. I read all of it while I was eating breakfast. You know, I was reading it at the dining table eating my breakfast, and I was screaming and giggling for no reason and probably looked like a really crazy person, but my mom's kind of used to that already. So I know Walmart isn't like the ideal place to get books. Like if you want to get books, you'd probably go to an actual bookstore like Barnes & Nobles or something. But even looking through Walmart's book aisles, it just felt really relaxing, which I really liked. A sense of calmness and peace. And also, for some reason, I don't know why, but they're just playing a whole playlist of Taylor Swift songs, which slay. So that also kind of made me purchase the Summer I Turn Pretty series. As for some other things I already have at home that I still want to show you all, for one, I definitely need folders for school just because I need to be able to keep my homework and my papers organized. Even though most of my classes are online, so I probably wouldn't need folders for those classes, but it's still nice to have folders. So like ever since freshman year, I've had these folders lying around, and these folders have been Bennified. It's kind of a tradition for me to add men, especially Benny, to all of my school supplies, and that's just how I decorate them. It's kind of a tradition, but I wasn't able to do that for my senior year because the printer was broken. I'm definitely going to be Bennifying all of my school supplies this year. Update, I haven't Bennified anything or customized anything really. I just haven't had time. I've been really busy, so. But maybe not my pens this year, because when I'm angry at my pens for them not working, I don't want to be angry at Benny. I just want to be angry at the pens. So I have 3 folders already. This notebook I got for my junior year of high school. I never used it. It's a 5-subject notebook, and it's kind of like a binder, so you can take out, insert pages like a binder. And the rings are very big, so if I ever need to add more paper, I can. So I would probably be able to use this for the whole school year for both semesters. I'm taking 4 classes this semester. I'm taking a math class, a college seminar class, a cinema class, and an English class. So there's definitely enough space for me to last the semester. And what I plan on doing is, like, for each divider, I'm gonna Bennify it and make a Benny collage. Maybe not just Benny, because I love a lot more than just Benny. No hate to Benny, I still love Benny a lot, but obviously, you know, as I'm growing older, I also like other men too. It's like the older I get, the more hungrier I am. So yeah, I'm gonna make a whole like man collage on each subject divider. And also because one of my classes is math, I can insert grid paper, so I can make a whole other section dedicated to my math class. I didn't actually buy any grid paper, any line paper this year. Grid paper, I still have a lot of 5-star grid paper, and line paper, I don't have any more 5-star line paper. I used it all up, but at this point, I don't really care. Like, I am very picky when it comes to line paper, but I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up because I am very lazy this year. But you know, if I ever need line paper, I could just take it out of this notebook. And there's also line paper in the garage as well, but I kind of really dislike that paper because it's so thin. But yeah, I'll manage. At least for this next semester, I will manage. Normally, I'm really picky about my paper, but so far, I haven't needed to use loose leaf paper yet. So, I mean, yeah, so far, I've been doing fine. I also already have this binder. Actually, I stole this from my dad, but he never used it. It's blue, and yeah, it just has a lot of like different folders and compartments inside. And then at the very back, there's line paper, and there is grid paper. So the notebook is for all of my notes, and the binder is for all of my handouts and homework assignments that I do by hand. So basically, notes for the notebook, everything else for the binder. And I am very, very sure these two will last me the whole school year. And in case I need it, I have another 3-subject notebook here that I stole from my dad because my dad also keeps like a stockpile of different stationery supplies. So for example, just regular 3-subject notebooks I don't need to buy because my dad already has a bunch. Glue sticks, my dad already has a bunch. Glue bottles, my dad already has a bunch. Although I don't really make slime anymore. Whiteout, my dad already has a bunch, and so on. So for certain things I can just steal from my dad. I am taking a math class, and I'm pretty sure I'm also taking another math class next semester. I lied. I think this is the only math class I'm taking this semester because I am not a STEM major, so I just need to take this one math class that all non-STEM majors have to take. I think, or at least it's like the only math class I'm gonna have to take for a while before I transfer to a 4-year. I'm not so sure myself, but I think it's the only math class for now. So I already have like 2 different types of calculators. I already have this very expensive graphing calculator, which I'm gonna open the case. I showed you all this in my junior year school supplies haul. This is the Titty 84 graphing calculator. Actually, I think this calculator is... Oh, it's not dead. Would you look at that? It still has battery. I don't remember the last time I used this calculator. I didn't even use this my junior year when I took calc. So I probably wouldn't really use this for college because I don't think I'm taking that difficult of a math course in college. I have a graphing calculator if I need it, although I really do not like the Titty brand. But I originally got the Titty brand because in general I don't know how to use a graphing calculator, so my math teachers would be able to help me because they use Titty calculators. Let me turn this bitch off. I thought I would need to charge this for this to turn on, but apparently it's still on. I never had to charge it again. But if I actually do not need to use a graphing calculator, good for me because I still have my pink Cassandra scientific calculator. I think this still works. Yeah, it still works. I've been using this calculator since freshman year. She's a little dirty if you cannot tell. But anyway, those are the calculators. I'm probably gonna leave both in my backpack, not gonna lie. Yeah, I only need to bring my scientific calculator to school with me because my graphing calculator, apparently I don't need it for my math class, and the math is far too simple for me to use a graphing calculator. So basically, I got a graphing calculator for nothing this whole time. But I don't know, those are the calculators I made be using this school year. You know, so I have like a stationery cubby, and I also have like a lot of extra unused stationery that I store in there. So anyway, I have these new pair of scissors that aren't actually new. They've been sitting in my cubby for a really, really long time. I think for like the past year, honestly. These are pink and glittery, and also they are non-stick, which I did not know about before. Yeah, these definitely do not look like baby scissors, but they're also not like the really big scissors. Like, this is what I mean by the very big scissors. So this should definitely fit in my backpack. I don't really know when I use a scissor in college because it's not like we do arts and crafts in that class. Who knows, maybe I might need a scissor. I don't know, if I have my backpack with me and I need to cut something outside of class, I can do that with these scissors. I don't really have anything else to say about these scissors. My old pair of scissors that's still in my high school backpack, she's a little crusty and dusty and sticky too. So this year, I might as well use new scissors. Okay, and now I am going to give you some recommendations. At this point in the video, you probably really don't care and don't give a shit, but I like talking and I like talking about stationery. So let me show you some of my favorite products. So first, I feel like I can talk about erasers, definitely. My all-time favorite eraser is the Pentel High Polymer Eraser. These are pretty easy to find, and they are so good at erasing. Not only do I write really hard, even with pencil I write really hard. You would maybe also figure out that I am crazy with the eraser, and I typically do a lot of erasing when I'm writing with pencil. What I look for in an eraser is an eraser that completely erases the pencil, is very smooth to erase with, and doesn't tear my page. So yeah, I love this eraser a lot, and I know a lot of people love this eraser as well. I never knew this eraser was made in Taiwan. You know what else was made in Taiwan? Bubble tea.
when worlds collide.
I also really like the erasers from Daiso. So this one is grape scented. I know people typically don't like grape scented, grape flavored things, but okay, when it comes to medication, actually grape isn't that bad. Actually no, I really like grape scented and grape flavored things. But anyway, Daiso has a bunch of these scented erasers and they have like different scents. But anyway, these erasers are really good. So if you're ever looking for a really good cheap eraser, go to Daiso if you have a Daiso in your area. I think definitely now there are a lot more Daiso stores in the US. It was either the US or California, but there are definitely a lot more Daiso stores now. And I also like the Ticonderoga erasers. I still have a few of these in my stationery cubby, but yeah, I also really like these erasers as well. Any other eraser I most likely hate, especially the Papermate erasers. Ugh! I'm really throwing Papermate under the bus today.
I bring the pain like
I really like their flare pens though, don't get me wrong. Next topic, pens. My favorite pens are the Pentel Energel pens, and I still have this pack in my stationery cubby, so that's why I didn't get any new black pens this year. My junior year, I was using the I always ended going back to Pentel Energel pens. Pentel Energel pens are the blueprint. They are so good. I still have a lot of issues with these pens, don't get me wrong, but I still favor these pens over any other pen any day of the week. Yeah, I write most of my notes in black pen, so I need to make sure I have a very reliable black pen to write with. I highly recommend these pens. I think if you weren't me, then you'd have no problems with these pens, but for some reason I just always have bad luck whenever I write. So this is where I keep my Crayola Super Tips, and I bring my Super Tips with me to school every day. Yeah, there are like a bunch of different colors, because I mean this was a 50 count, but when I went to Walmart yesterday, why is my neck red? Oh, I got bitten on my neck. I feel a bump here, like a really tiny one. Anyway, so yesterday when I went to Target, I saw that there was a 100 count of Super Tips, and I was like, but I ended up not getting them because I still have my 50 count and they still work fine. They still have ink. And also before the 100 count could exist, there was the 50 count. And I've been using the 50 count Super Tips ever since I was like in 4th, 5th grade. Yes, literally when they still made scented Super Tips. I don't know what happened to the scented Super Tips now. I guess they just don't make them anymore. But anyway, I've been relying on the 50 count for so many years now. So I guess maybe the next time I go out and buy Super Tips, so when my 50 count is dead, I'll go get the 100 count. Because your girl is a whore for colors. But yeah, I highly recommend the Super Tips. This is what the tip looks like. So you can make both thick and thin strokes with this marker. And they're also really good for calligraphy and bullet journaling if you're into that. Yeah, I love Super Tips. Now I'm gonna show you some things in my pencil pouch. I haven't cleaned it up since I graduated high school, so there's like a lot of shit that I'm gonna throw out. Oh my god, like these Papermate Inkjoy pens.
What's good, Korea?
Another one of my favorites are the zebra mild liners. These are just 3 of them that I just randomly grabbed out of my pencil pouch. There is a chisel tip and there is a fine point tip. So these are very, very good for highlighting and underlining. And these come in a bunch of different colors as well. And you don't just have to use these for school and for taking pretty notes. These are also really good for bullet journaling as well. I use these a lot when I bullet journal. I haven't really been bullet journaling lately. All the journaling I do is on my iPad now because the printer hasn't been working. I have a lot of issues with my pens, and 3 is just a lot less messy to do it on an iPad. Anyway, yeah, like mild liners are basically a bunch of pastel colored highlighters, so they're a lot more gentler on the eyes, and the colors are very aesthetically pleasing as well. And I have more in my pencil pouch as well. I've been using these mild liners since my sophomore year, and they still have ink. And for when my mild liners actually run out of ink, I have another pack of mild liners in my stationery cubby waiting to be used.
Y'all, unfortunately, my green mild liner passed away recently, so I pulled an Abby Lee Miller and I replaced that mild liner. Really simple, and now I have a very juicy green mild liner to use.
So yeah, I kind of am a hoarder. I also want to show you the mechanical pencil I use. This is the Pilot Dr. Grip mechanical pencil. I really like this mechanical pencil. It's kind of like an oxygel, but the grip is less squishy and the lead size is, at least this one is 0.7. I write with 0.7 pen because I write really hard, so I need like a thicker lead to write with. And you know, and the trend lately has been the thinner the lead, the more aesthetic it is. I used to use 09 like back in 4th grade and 5th grade, I guess, but 09 lead is a lot harder to find. So do y'all see my writing bump on my middle finger? It's gone smaller because I haven't been writing as much, obviously, high school graduate and all, but yeah, my writing bump is from writing so insanely hard. And I've never met someone with a writing bump as big as mine, and my writing bump used to be a lot bigger too. So even now my writing bump is pretty big compared to like the average person's writing bump. So that's why I can't write with itty bitty twigs and itty bitty little lead, and that's also why I need a grip on my mechanical pencil.
This one is for my bitches with a fat ass in the fucking club. I said, with my fat ass pig bitches in the club. Fuck the skinny bitches, fuck the skinny bitches in the club.
Also, I hate it so much when like, what is this called? Where like you press on it and then the lead comes out. Anyway, I hate it when that is on like the grip of the mechanical pencil, because like I grip the grip so hard and I write so much that like I tend to accidentally press on the button, that I accidentally press on it while I write, and it's just really hard for me to write. Anyway, I hate mechanical pencils like that. Also, yeah, I've been using this since the summer before junior year and it still works perfectly fine. So I recommend this mechanical pencil if you are like me and you write really hard and stuff. Also, whiteout. This is the whiteout I use. Any whiteout by this brand is really good. My dad has a subscription of this on Amazon, so every few months Amazon ships even more whiteout to my house. So yeah, I absolutely love this whiteout. It has never disappointed me. It's really easy to use. I just don't have anything bad to say about this. I don't think I'm the most picky when it comes to whiteout. My standards on whiteout are that they just have to be really smooth to use. When I use the whiteout, it's very smooth. The whiteout actually sticks onto the page, and it's easy for me to write over the whiteout as well. That's what I look for in a whiteout, and I kind of think that's the bare minimum. But a lot of different whiteout tapes surprisingly do not live up to my expectations. You know, I watched this other school supplies video, and this girl was saying how she doesn't buy whiteout tape. She buys like the actual whiteout fluid because she just has so many issues with the tape not working properly and stuff, which honestly, I feel for her so much because a lot of the time, whiteout tape is just impossible to use. So yeah, I definitely agree with her on her end. Whiteout fluid is nice, but I personally find it a little too messy. And personally for me, I don't have enough time to wait for the fluid to dry. Like, I need to fix the mistake right away. And that's just a me thing because I'm mentally ill. Anyway, love Tombow whiteout. Yeah, I just use whiteout a lot because I write a lot of my notes in pen. I never write my notes in pencil unless it's the last resort, and whenever I write my notes in pencil, I literally just want to kill. Oh yeah, huh? I literally have another Daiso eraser in my pencil pouch. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to show you. I've been talking for an hour or two, so editing this video should be interesting. I just can't stop talking. Like, that's just my general nature. Well, not really. I get really shy when I talk to other people, but when I'm talking to myself, like, I could just go on and on and on and on and on and on. It's kind of like I'm my own best friend. I would literally just stare at myself in the mirror and I just like have like a full-on conversation with myself. And especially when I'm talking about things I'm passionate about, I can just go on and on and on and on and on. So in this case, stationery, I can just go on and on and on and on and on about stationery. I love talking about stationery and like what I don't like.
I like him too. He my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too.
And I can non-stop praise a product as well as non-stop drag it. So yeah, that's it for my school supplies haul. I definitely purchased a lot less stationery this year compared to my previous years in high school, or really maybe for like all my K through 12 years. Actually, I never actually went back to school shopping until 3rd grade. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Expect a What's My Backpack Freshman Year of College edition video soon. I'm probably gonna talk a shit ton in that video as well.
I'm off it and I like that.
Hopefully by then, I don't have a broken tripod anymore. Anyway, right now it's like 2:39 p.m. and I really need to start my schoolwork now. Even though I don't have actual class, I still was assigned assignments on campus, so I need to do them now. See you next time or next week. Peace.